Greetings from parts unknown. My name is Sonny Sofrito, and I am joined today by the self-proclaimed general manager of Yep, I Like Wrestling.
The greatest general manager of Yep, I Like Wrestling.
I am also joined today by Mr. Roger Adams.
How you guys doing out there?
The no gimmick, no frills one.
I was like, real names, no gimmicks, homies.
And we're also joined by the sensational Krissi Luv.
Hello, boys. Thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah. So, this is the Yep, I Like Wrestling podcast, episode 5.
Yes.
Oh, God, Teddy.
It's just
Why do you got to make the number 5? Like,
because I'm just so happy that we've gone this far, because really, I didn't think we'd make it this far. But now I got a new pretty girl sitting in front of me, so I'm just, number 5 is just so lucky for me.
okay.
And same to you, Teddy.
Oh, I thank you, Totally. See?
See, somebody to compliment Teddy.
I was like, I'm definitely feeling the love in the room.
We compliment each other. I mean,
Yes.
that's
Okay.
I felt it when we met, you know?
Yes, the connection's there. So, what's going on? So, real quick, let's just another congratulations to the sensational Krissi Luv for being one of the winners from the raffle at the Royal Rumble viewing party at Legends.
Yes.
Congratulations,
Thank
darling.
you. I had a ball that night. Very drunk, but I had a great time.
I was like, how's it feel being surrounded by winners?
Great thing. Always surrounded by winners.
So, Krissi won a Intercontinental Championship belt, right?
No, boo. I won the
my
World
bad.
Championship.
Oh,
wrestling
excuse.
belt.
Ooh, get it
My
right,
bad.
Sonny.
The entire
Get
world,
it
not just
right.
these little continents.
My bad.
All right,
my
that's a
bad.
difference.
It was such a blur that night that I was like, she won. Actually, no, wait, hold up. Shout out to Larry, your husband, who was there and was like, I got it. and then it was funny because it's like we were taking pictures with the winner. He's like, no, it's not mine. We're like, wait, what do you mean it's not yours? And then he's like, my wife, she's coming up. She's coming up downstairs.
I was paying the bill downstairs. They were moving so slow. I wanted to be there for the raffle, and I was trying to get my bill paid. And finally, he was like calling. He was like, hurry up, so I could take a picture with you guys. So I got upstairs, and he was like, you won. I was like, won what? And he's like, you won the belt. I was like, what? Like I couldn't even take it all in when I was there. So
that's because you
really,
know what now.
really
That's
nice.
right. I'm replaying it in my head now. I'm like, yeah, that's right. Your husband won, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. First time someone new. Then somebody else won. Donnell, shout out to you, and he was like, yes, I won. And it was funny because the dude he loves a raffle. He loves a raffle. He comes in and
Really?
he's thrown down in the past, and he actually won about I think a year ago or something.
nice.
And and then another shout out to Sean who won the Yep T-shirts, which are in transit to him right now, and that was about it. But it was a fun time. Moving on from that, we're gonna talk some wrestling, and one of the things we're gonna actually start off with is Mr. Jason Jordan, who just went in for surgery. So it's crazy. Dude went in for neck surgery. It seems like he has more in common with Kurt Angle than we originally thought.
I was like, I've been calling him the little Kurt Angle that could.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it seems like they got the genetics. Teddy, are you going to be going to the hospital to go visit him?
As soon as his podcast is over, I'm beelining right to his bedside. Oh, this is terrible.
I was like, the one thing I would tell you not to do is do not go to eBay and do not buy scrubs to sneak into a hospital with. Please don't do that.
I already have scrubs, first off. But, no, this is terrible. I felt that his career was just taking off, and now he is sidelined with a neck injury, and it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible.
I mean, that's true, but the same thing did happen to Triple H, and, look where Triple H is. I mean, well, not the same exact injury, but same
you want
sentiment.
Jason Jordan to marry the boss's daughter and then sleep his way to the top?
I mean, well, if he wants to upgrade his standing, that's probably no easier of a way.
Am I the only one that's not excited about him?
You're not the only one?
I mean, to be honest, he's good to look at. Very good looking.
You got that straight.
I mean, he does remind me of Kurt Angle. Very much so.
A little too much now.
A little too much. He definitely needs a paternity test. I'm calling it out. But
Where's Charmel now?
But definitely not really feeling the whole Jason Jordan character. I don't like him with Seth. I don't like that whole thing. I think
It's like,
Lisa Queen.
nothing about that makes sense to me. Visually, it doesn't make sense. Like the whole gimmick around it doesn't make sense.
Doesn't.
I don't know if maybe they just did it because it's Kurt Angle, real son, maybe. I don't know, but
I was like,
it's
I mean,
not
I
good at all.
suspect that this even happened just because of Dean Ambrose's injury. Yeah, because
Could be.
he got injured in a very auspicious time in the Shield reunion. And the Shield reunion kind of didn't go down the way anyone expected.
That exactly.
like
So wait,
happened.
people
first
play
Dean
the
Ambrose
sicknesses and-
gets hurt. Now Jason Jordan gets hurt. Does anyone see a common
'Cause-
thread here? That
yes.
greasy queen Seth Rollins is obviously
But I
bad
like-
luck. He's
I
the
like
he
curse.
did end the career of
Though.
Sting.
He's a
That is the thing that happened.
Damn. This is going to become the
No.
Hate Seth Rollins
I
podcast.
mean,
right
I
now.
don't know.
Not even
Come
close.
on
I
now.
love
I don't hate
Seth
Seth Rollins, but he just happens to injure a bunch of people per year.
Listen,
Finn
man.
Balor. Like, come on
Listen,
now.
I'm just saying.
Listen.
I was there live for that.
He's cursed. He's a greasy, cursed queen. That's what he is. Like most queens, he's greasy and cursed. It's like walking through Chelsea. Just cursed queens everywhere.
All right, listen. Listen. Because his last name is Lopez, I gotta stand up for him a little bit.
Here we
there's
go.
not a lot of Latinos in the WWE.
Here we go.
I mean, I'm not sure if he is Latino or if he's Armenian.
He's
with
adopted, though.
With a Latino stepfather. I don't know what it is, but I gotta root for him because I'm just like, yo, there's not a lot of us in this, so it's that's why only reason why I'm defending him. But you guys make a strong point.
I was like, I mean, Sting basically couldn't lift things for a while.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
Hey.
John
PSA.
Cena got a knee to the nose,
You had-
and
you had-
And that was messy.
Oh,
yeah.
wait a minute. That was
Yeah.
it too, right?
He's
Yeah,
cursed,
that was him.
Sonny. He's cursed.
Oh,
like,
damn.
Stay away from
I don't
Seth
think
now,
Rollins.
Rollins.
not
Sonny, not
none
at
of
all.
you here can actually tell me that he didn't deliberately hit him with
Yeah,
that.
man, I'm afraid to go to a meet and greet with him.
Don't go. It'll
gonna
be like
break your hand
leprosy.
with
Your
his
hand
chicken.
will fall
Broken
off.
orbital eye
Just-
bone.
Shit, I've had enough surgeries on my foot, so I think I'm gonna avoid that.
That
But,
greasy queen going around hurting people. Oh God.
So
Can we talk about anyone else?
we could talk about, we can actually move on to talk about something non-WWE to clear the palate.
Go on.
So New Japan is actually doing their second U.S. broadcast on March 25th at 8 o'clock.
I was like, I know I definitely.
Which is a Sunday. So
Which is a
it's
Sunday.
which
Yes.
is what basically feel like a WWE pay-per-view type of event.
Isn't WrestleMania the next weekend?
Yes, it is. Oh no, actually no, I think it's 2 weeks later because
Two weeks-
it's,
two
It's
weeks
like
on
April.
8th.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that's 2
because
weeks. No.
shout out to my nephew Brandon who was like, "Yo, WrestleMania is on my birthday. I'm coming through with a lot of people." So it's March 25th. It's a Sunday. They already announced the broadcast team, which is going to be the one and only Jim
The,
Ross.
the voice.
My God, he got a family. And
Stone Cold.
Well, I hope
Stone
he won't be
Cold.
nothing like he was at
the
Raw
tables
25.
have turned.
Oh, he fell asleep.
I hope he's nothing like he was at Raw 25 because
He didn't have much to go on. Let's be honest.
True.
Yeah,
True,
they
very
did
true.
anything over
But
there.
Jim Ross is Jim Ross.
It was
and
a viewing
it's-
party.
Yeah.
It's basically an hour's worth of show, and then you just
It
watch
was a
2 hours
viewing
on the
party,
screen.
dudes. Tell the truth. It was just a viewing
There's
party.
a viewing party of
Then
Raw
they
at the
played
Manhattan
a
Center.
lot
I had a better viewing party at up the block at Hudson
did.
Station.
I was like, I was there.
exactly.
I
So
was
was
there.
I, yes.
Exactly.
We were
I
I
sitting
was like,
next to
I was
each
debating
other.
buying a ticket at like 8:30.
And the wings were way better.
Oh, those
Those
wings.
wings were delicious. It was the best thing I put in my mouth that week. Let me tell you, it was. Shout out to.
Moving
Besides the
Oh.
toothbrush.
Yo, you know what? I don't know. With Teddy, that might be suspect.
But how did the whole Jim Ross thing come about? Do we know?
Well, Jim Ross has been doing a lot of commentary for New Japan. Like he's done regularly the English dub of for whenever there's a show that's done out there and they broadcast it in America. He's usually doing their broadcast. So he's on the commentary team alongside Josh Barnett, who's a New Japan veteran and also a former UFC heavyweight champion. So I mean, the show is expected to have Kenny Omega, Okada, Tanahashi,
Tanahashi-san.
and Naito, and as well among others. There's gonna be a whole bunch of people that's gonna be on it. I mean, obviously they're trying to make a strong show and make a strong push. So I
I'm about to
mean,
say, are they trying to come for?
yeah, I mean,
They should.
I mean,
They absolutely
they're going
should.
to be on AXS TV, which is, that's not one of those networks owned by Mark Cuban, is it?
It is.
Is it?
It
that's
is.
That's the other one. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I have HDNet because I have Verizon, so Verizon carries
Yeah.
HDNet as well as AXS, so I'll be able to watch it. Or maybe we'll do a viewing party. Who knows?
I was just about to ask about that.
Well, the possibility is there because, I just got to find out if they're carried at the cable provider and then, the commercial cable provider, maybe we'll make it happen. Just stay tuned to Yep ILW to see if it does happen. So, but let's go around the table. Sherry. I mean, Krissi.
It's okay, darling. It's
You
all
see,
right.
I started the sensational Krissi Luv. I started doing the giving you the Sherry gimmick.
Yes,
Krissi,
absolutely.
let me ask you: are you excited for New Japan being on US TV?
I'm excited because it'll be like one of my first ones to watch, except from like YouTube and whatnot. So I'll be excited to definitely tune in, especially since Jim Ross is going to be there. So I'll definitely see the vet do his thing. So.
All right, how about you, Teddy?
I am not completely excited about it. I am a fan of WWE. I'm not afraid to say that.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, TNA, NXT, Wrestle Kingdom. I'm not a fan of most of those.
You're missing out on a lot, though.
I am missing out on a lot. Yeah,
Yes,
I am.
yes.
But
That's why I YouTube him.
it'll be a new experience for me. So.
All right, and what about you, Mr. Roger?
All right, so me, you're talking to a guy that watched the last Wrestle Kingdom live.
Oh, you saw it live?
I saw it live.
Wasn't it
I
like
also
22 hours? Like you sat there the whole time?
I was like, yeah.
But it was also like at, you know, some of the big matches were like at 6 in the morning because I actually was awake at that time.
Absolutely.
You know, I don't sleep.
I mean, I stood up late for the last Wrestle Kingdom, that Okada versus Omega match.
Yeah, that
oh
was a
my,
great
that
match.
woke me up firmly.
Yeah, that was a great match.
That's 6-star, the first 6-star match ever. I'm just glad I was able to see that live.
More excited than Raw and Smackdown that I'm watching.
Oh no, it most certainly is, and like I mean, I think they're not moving. I think NJPW isn't expanding fast enough. I think they could easily have a show in MSG like right down the street and sell it out. I think they could,
Yeah, they could.
but they're just playing it safe.
Yeah, I mean that's the best way to play it.
Territory.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of the territory, let's get back to some WWE TV. Let's talk about Raw, because Raw was a little bit uneventful this past Monday night.
Yes,
Such
it
a
Very
hard thing
uneventful.
to stay up for. Seriously.
You know,
Thank you, Sonny, for giving me homework. Because I stayed up to watch it.
what do you mean giving you homework? I mean,
You gave me a call to be here, so I got to come correct. So I can't just come with nothing.
and
So
you
do
know
you
what?
often
And it's
fall asleep?
and it's much
Most of the
appreciated.
time.
And it's much appreciated. But since I forced you to watch through a whole episode of Raw and miss some sleep, what you think about that Roman Reigns Bray Wyatt match? Wasn't it awesome?
Well, can we just say before the match started, we already knew who was going to win?
Yeah, we all
Like, we already, it was a great match, but we already knew who was going to
Yeah,
win.
that goes without question.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all knew who was going to.
Sad to say.
Even
Yeah,
Stevie
now.
Wonder knew.
Yeah,
who was
now.
gonna win. I mean, come on. And we knew who was going to win the very next match too, because it feels like the revival is being buried for some reason.
I mean, well, both of them they got injured within like a 6-month time span.
So what? They buried them instead of giving.
I was
some
like,
play?
I don't agree with it, but that's the way they do things. They kind of feel a type of way when you're not reliable.
Yeah, but I can understand if the person is unreliable. Hashtag Enzo. But but
Did you speak to him yet?
I did.
Okay, good.
He's fine. He'll be fine. He's not fine at all. Sorry.
I was like,
yeah.
he's probably
Wait.
drawing his Sours and Jordans
so
right
wait,
now.
wait. He took back the restraining order. You were able to contact him?
We're in contact. We're in contact.
Oh, okay.
He can't talk to anyone else, but he can talk to me. That's all. No one. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a to-do. It's a thing.
Are you reaching out to him as Teddy, or is you reaching out to him as one of your aliases?
No, it's not me.
Are you catfishing him?
It's kitten fishing, first off.
Kinfishing, nice.
But yeah,
Hashtag kinfish.
Enzo's fine. He'll
You
be
know
fine.
what? I am dying to see the episode when they do the reveal with Teddy.
It's just gonna start. Okay, let me explain.
He's coming out the car.
I was like, please let me explain.
Parts unknown.
Yo, okay, real quick. Let's talk about Catfish for a second. Why is it they always do the meetup at a park?
Open spaces.
Open spaces.
Nothing can happen.
I'd probably wallow on the person that catfished me.
All right, so
If we're being honest.
hashtag arrested and locked up.
First off, you talk to someone for 2 years, and there's no picture.
And you gave him money.
Yeah, you're kind of lame.
Oh,
so you
yeah,
got
yeah.
whatever's coming to you.
And you got any excuse when it's time to come visit?
was
My
like-
dog died, or
I was like, no,
grandmother's
my
really
Skype
sick.
account has been banned.
After a while,
I can't.
cut your losses
Yeah.
and move on.
So the running joke with me and my lady, every time we watch Catfish and it comes to the part where they go into the house to knock and find the person, I always say, and they were never seen from again. I'm telling you, that one day I'm waiting for TMZ to just announce Even Max found dead after taping of Catfish latest
I'm surprised
episode.
someone has not done anything to
like
those two guys yet.
Like someone is gonna spray them
Yeah.
live, and it's gonna be how could we have prevented this?
Yeah.
That's what always happens.
Well, back to wrestling. That was a nice little segue.
So, okay, my girl Nia Jax. She is the absolute glamazon. She's the new glamazon.
She is.
She was dominating the women's division, and now she's back to mauling jobbers. Oh, how exactly did we go a step back?
I mean,
it was a repeat. It was a rerun.
I mean, it's like, but I don't consider a match with a jobber step back. She's on TV. A lot of people aren't on TV.
She could be like Dana Brooke right now.
Yeah, she could be stuck.
Dana Brooke's on TV.
She could be stuck
worldwide.
to an albatross of a team.
Can I say I'm the one that's really upset that she didn't win the Royal Rumble?
Yes,
You
go
can,
ahead.
but I don't think
My
anyone
money was on
understands.
Nia.
My money was definitely on Nia.
Okay, but
I mean, I'm happy that she won, but I'm not gonna say her name. But I'd rather have
Oh, you mean Asuka? You mean
her.
you know, undefeated Asuka?
undefeated. You can say whatever she wants.
I don't know.
but
She was always a lock for me for this Rumble. I actually have a shirt that I caught at an NXT appearance, which I cherish to this day. Still
Good for
smells
you.
Japanese.
Yeah, can I tell you? Like every time I see her name, I always think of Celia Cruz.
Asuka.
Is it the hair?
No, it's Asuka.
Do you know how many times I go to say Asuka when her name comes up, and I was like, no, it's Asuka. Yeah.
The U is silent.
Yeah.
But I'm with Teddy. I'm like, why is she fighting jobbers? And then you have poor Renee to come in to interview her after.
Nia should have the belt.
And those feel like really awkward.
Yes.
Like those when Renee does these interviews in the middle ring.
I think she feels awkward going into the ring asking questions about
I don't know.
nonsense.
But like, I feel like I'm the only person that remembers when that used to be a regular thing when like Jim Ross used to hop in the ring after a match and just like, can we get some quick thoughts?
It just seems awkward with her because
It's Renee.
Because it's Renee. Because sometimes she
It's
goes into the
her.
ring and it's like you could tell she's just like they're making me do this shit again.
Yeah.
Yo, come here. Like she doesn't look like she's into it.
so she
she's
means
not-
she'd rather be home with Dean Ambrose?
Yeah.
Oh,
She reminds me of pancake batter. It's just it's bland, it's beige, it's there. It does nothing till you put it in the frying pan and then it becomes a delicious pancake. But in the bowl, it's just
A
pancake
batter.
batter.
I mean, she's kind of
That's
like
Renee.
the girl next door with like a secret coke habit. Like you've seen her like
She's a little
buy
methy. She's a little
Yeah, she's
methy.
a
meth
Yeah.
head?
She's a little methy.
I don't know a meth
She's
head. That's
high-class
two
meth.
very
She's
specific
methish?
things.
Methish?
She's meth.
Like Fergie, method. But moving on. I'm just gonna
She's
drop that
high-class
grenade and
meth.
just move on.
Yeah.
High class meth.
She's high class meth. She has a light
Breaking
meth
Bad. She's
addiction.
Breaking Bad.
Yes.
I was like, no.
Breaking Bad.
So I know.
dabbles
She's
with
got
meth.
like secret dentures that you don't even know
Yeah.
about till she
Oh,
pulls it
wow.
out.
She's not full out coke whore, but she dabbles in meth. That's what Renee
Her
looks like.
teeth are definitely capped.
They're getting there. They're getting there.
We love Renee Young.
She's
we
a
really
functional
do.
meth addict.
She's
That's who she
functional.
is.
Yeah, I like to. She's good to look at on Total Divas, but that's really.
Is she still on Total Diva? I had to stop watching Total Diva. It's unwatchable. It gives me like syphilis of the eye. I can't watch it. The Bellas alone, I can't stand them.
I mean,
Yeah,
I feel like that
just-
show has intensified my hate for Lana.
Oh, poor Lana.
See, that's why I do not
I
watch
love
this show.
It
Lana.
was like she
But
just,
when she
no,
stopped
just
being
having-
Russian, she got a whole lot less interesting.
and she's
Like,
just showing up naked to farms in
What?
Bulgaria.
What?
Yeah, you should really
Oh, you
catch
gotta
up. You should
watch
catch
this
up.
show.
unwatchable.
Right.
It's
And she's
unwatchable.
chopping wood. It's
Chopping
weird.
wood.
It's
Wait,
weird.
You know what?
And
Maybe.
poor Rusev is just like, so you're gonna go chop wood in a bikini? Like,
So you go
It's
through chop
unwatchable.
wood.
All right, so maybe I need to find it so I can watch it.
yes.
I would insist upon it.
All right, because Roger knows me. Yeah. All right, so I'll be
Watch
watching. I'll be watching. Total Divas is my new binge.
But back to Nia Jax. Love
Yes.
her. Love everything about her. I don't like that she's fighting jobbers, but what does Vince?
All right, so I mean, I'll break this down. So pretty much we're gonna have Nia Jax fight jobbers because we have to protect her and protect the rest of the roster. Because we can't have Nia Jax plowing through the women's division,
This is,
without like any sort of storyline.
But
The-
still, she has no storyline. What are they doing?
She had the whole thing of Enzo, but well, you remember what happened with that.
Nope.
So that kind
Hashtag
of
no
left.
means no.
Hashtag that means no.
Enzo will now be referred to as no means no.
Nia should have the belt.
No.
I'm not feeling Bliss. Miss Bliss is not doing it for me. The belt weighs more than she does. It's not believable.
Like her whole temper tantrum gimmick, foolishness.
Yeah, but wait, hold up. That promo she cut where she called out Brock.
That was a lit promo, guys.
That was pretty dope. Actually, I was a
little impressed.
I was like,
I was very impressed with that. 'Cause I was like, oh, all right. And I was hoping that it was going to lead to saying, all right, well, Brock is going to take the 6th spot or something like that.
He's
then,
never going to take.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm sick of him too.
oh.
Brock.
Yeah,
The reigning, defending, yeah.
like
I only like to hear Paul Heyman talk, and then we can just.
like
fast
so
forward to the
many
other
people
stuff.
could have came up had it not been for the presence of Brock and Brock alone.
Hey, Samoa Joe.
It's just getting a little old. Back
Dean
in the
Ambrose
day,
too, like that WrestleMania match could have been a lot more epic had he just like, no, I'm just gonna do this
Yeah, you
F5
know
real
what
quick.
time, you look at the time when you're watching the pay-per-views. Okay, it's only about 10:40. That means he's gonna be he's gonna be wrestling about 20 minutes. Okay, then we're done. Bye, guys.
You
Then
know
we go
what?
back in the back
he's
and I
got a
get my
good
check.
10 minutes in him.
If you
It's-
go
it's-
back to that Goldberg match, I was
Yes.
surprised that lasted so long because
Yes.
it came on at 10:55
And it went over.
and it went 15 minutes, and I was like, when I first saw it come on, I was like, crap, man, this is gonna be a 5-minute match, and it went to like 11:10, 11:15.
Man, I thought
About like
Goldberg
20
would
minutes.
definitely catch a heart attack in the middle of that match, but
No, he held his own for
I remember
for
the
what it
days when Stone Cold was a champion, and we saw him every week on Monday Night Raw.
Yes.
Every week. Brock just drops in whenever he wants to. He
Mm-hmm.
puts on a 5-minute match. It's over quickly. You know, it's like sex with a Haitian guy. It's over quickly. Like,
Oh
it's
my
just,
God.
but that's not our champion. Like, I do not want my champion just dropping in, like, you know, hey, look at me. Still got this belt that you all are fighting for.
Well,
Hashtag Brock isn't Haitian.
The same thing with Alexa. She's not wrestling either.
It's
But they'll wrestle.
stripper.
But they'll wrestle
Stripper.
the wrestlers on SmackDown. The champions wrestle every night.
Put the
he's
belt
like,
on Nia, put it on Asuka, take it off Alexa. I don't-
Charlotte and AJ Styles wrestling every week.
well,
I don't know, but like
anything with the word flair, put the belt on it.
Land of
I
opportunity
love me,
is.
Miss Flair.
I come from the old school though, where like superstars wrestling challenge where you didn't see the champ every week. Matter of fact, there was pay-per-views every 2 months.
Go ahead, speak, old man.
So it's just like, yeah, I mean,
He's
I'm
sitting over here is acting like he's 50 years old. I think I'm older than him. Old school? What are you talking about? Andre was the last champion to not be seen every week. Like,
I was like, well, you clearly haven't been watching all the way from like that
The
time.
Rock, Triple
nothing wrong
H.
with
You're talking about
all of them.
attitude era. I'm talking about 92, 93.
Hold on, there's nothing
And-
wrong with being
Hart?
50 years old.
Yeah, the Bret Hart, early Shawn Michaels, like right when he just super kicked Marty Jannetty through a plate glass window.
oh, shout out to Marty Jannetty. Speaking of meth.
Actually, it's
go
like, no,
ahead.
don't shout him out. I don't want to encourage the man.
No.
He's not well. I've met him.
Wow.
Meth will do that to you. but-
Actually, at one of the viewing parties, right?
No, actually, this is. I wish I had though, but this was at like one of the major signings that they have.
He was at a
the
major signing.
Was he woke?
Yeah. Was he woke?
Was he woke? Was he not asleep at the table?
He was woke. He was
Was he
definitely drunk
outside?
though. He snuck up and he wanted me to take a picture. So, okay, Marty Jannetty.
Was he outside?
No, he wasn't in the actual lobby. He was by the
Fucking
elevators
him.
though.
Oh, okay.
Let's
He's by the
say that.
elevators.
Are you sure he wasn't working the event like maintenance? Like, no?
I was like, let's not be mean to Marty
bathroom.
Jannetty. He's
Like,
one half of the
Sounds
Rockers, you know.
watching him.
Oh, I love the bathroom attendant. I love it. He's watching me urinate. I love this man.
That's Virgil we're talking about, the bathroom
Oh,
attendant.
Virgil.
That's his new
Shout out to
gimmick.
Virgil.
Shout out to Virgil.
He's gonna be White
Shout out to
Virgil.
Virgil.
White Virgil from now on.
They're going to be a tag team called the bathroom attendants. Yo, shout
I'd
out to
watch it
Virgil.
too.
Yo, hold on.
Oh, you
Shout
know
out
who
to Virgil, because, yo, honestly, Virgil hosted one of our events, and, yo, I got to tell you, Virgil was a real sweet guy.
I
So,
can imagine.
I got to give it up to him. Funny as hell, because he was like, hey, yo, your event was really nice. You know who I'm going to get for you? I'm going to get you Terry. And I'm like, Terry? Who the hell is Terry? Yeah, Hogan. I'm like,
Hulk
and
Hogan.
then
Really?
you know what? And I'll also call up Dwayne, and I'm like,
The Rock.
Johnson?
and I'm like, yo, where's your flight?
Speaking of meth, okay, because someone was on a bender. But okay, the bathroom attendants, that was good. We have Marty Jannetty Marty Jannetty and Virgil with their manager Sonny, and that works out
That's
everywhere.
perfect.
That's perfect.
That's pitch perfect.
That is.
And they'll
I like
never
that
and
one.
they'll,
Book it.
and they'll either never show up or never show up on time.
Or
Or
you
not
might,
stay awake.
or you might have to give Sonny a handful of pills in a broom
Oh,
closet.
Shout out to Sonny, the original meth queen. I love it.
And
Except
her
I hate it.
whiny ass voice.
Oh
Ugh.
God.
Yeah.
Sonny.
I think Vicky Guerrero's worse, but yeah, they had
At
the.
least Vicky's entertaining.
Vicky is highly.
So yeah, let's move on to SmackDown, and hey, let's start off with that awesome top 10 list.
Do we have to?
No, I was just joking.
Who voted that?
I mean, no one.
Who made that up?
The superstars in the back voted.
Please. Oh,
Yeah.
and Ty Dillinger just happens to come in at 10?
Yeah, that shit was bullshit.
Go pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. No, this is fixed. Stop it.
I mean, number 10 can't be 10.
No, that's not how the world
He wasn't
works.
supposed to be on the list at all.
This is
Yeah.
WWE here. They love
Dude,
doing stuff
you're
like that.
tall, but not that tall. You gotta be pissed on your leg for you to know it's raining.
What I do on the weekend is my business, Sonny. You just produce this podcast, okay? Don't worry about what I do in Newark, all right? Stick to
Hey.
your little top 10 list with
man.
Randy Orton at number 9.
Dodging crackheads mostly, I can imagine.
Okay, so we got the
Hashtag
Usos.
Newark.
God, speaking of meth, meth has come up a lot in this podcast.
Yes, it has.
Naomi's at
I'm
number
beginning to
4.
wonder about you.
She came in ahead of her husband.
She did. But of
I mean,
course, number 2,
But it's deserved.
gotta go to Miss Flair. I agree with that immensely.
Absolutely.
Woo! I was like, am I the only person that remembers when she nearly killed Sasha Banks twice in
Yep.
one match?
Absolutely.
I was
Yep.
there. I was there at that SummerSlam.
Yeah.
He is
And I
such
would
a
love
name
it.
dropper. He's been everywhere. Did you hear him?
Yeah.
He's been
I was
everywhere.
having to buy tickets to
Dude,
places.
you reminded me of that dude with the long hair that's always in the front row.
I was like, well,
You're like the red hat guy. You're everywhere.
I was like, no.
You're red hat.
I was like, someone's gonna call
Waldo?
me Black Lesnar guy, and I'm just gonna like throw over a table and just leave this podcast because now you guys are going too far.
All right, BLG. What about
AJ Styles is number 1. What do you guys think?
I mean, AJ Styles is number one wherever
Number
he
one.
goes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that makes sense.
I agree with it.
Even
Like-
with the soccer mom hair, really? Am I
Yeah.
the only one? No, really?
Yeah, I'm getting a little. I feel like it's dirty. It smells like wet dog.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You don't
Yeah.
get 40-year-old woman divorced with 2 kids.
I'm just
and
glad-
she's late for yoga. You don't get that?
I'm
No?
just glad he
I-
does
I
have a
wanna-
crew
I
Kelly like
get
he
a
did
little-
before.
I want to
Just get a
say
little bit off, yeah.
I want to say alimony.
Yeah, she's getting alimony.
Yeah.
She just put up a Tinder profile, like
No.
that kind of hairdo.
No, matter of fact,
She's on
that,
Christian.
that same look is basically
Christian
like
Mingle.
the
Christian
like the
Mingles.
angry Best Buy customer wants to see a manager.
I'm just sorry,
Yeah.
AJ. I don't know. I'm a little over it.
Really?
I'm a little over AJ. He hasn't changed in the 2 years he's been here. It's been sort of
I mean,
up
but
and
when
down
you're the
maybe for
perfect
you?
wrestler, I mean, how do you change?
tweak something. Do something.
Like
Maybe
a-
a haircut. I think you'll
I
like a
would
haircut.
definitely like a haircut.
Alright, 'cause-
Maybe the in-ring gear. Maybe.
Change up the
Like
the
Shawn
floor.
Michaels had the same moveset for ages. So did the
But he
Undertaker,
had
so did Bret
colors
Hart.
though. He had white. He had red. He changed, like
Changes colors, but
He changed. I mean, colors of tights. That's completely different than hair. But
He had
you know.
Marty Jannetty, then he had Sherry, then he had DX. Like, he has evolved. There's been no evolution of AJ Styles as of
So
yet.
you think AG needs someone with him, maybe, or just?
Or maybe go back. Didn't he have a tables gimmick in TNA? Give the man a table. Give him something more.
Oh yeah, I mean that's.
I'm just tired of the whole hoodie, and then he goes out and does something.
I mean, right now because he's the top star on that brand, there's no reason
Needed
to
to
change it. You know that whole don't fix what's not broken. But I
I was
mean,
like, so yeah, let's just give him a mohawk and
I'm
like,
just, I,
hey,
want,
don't go
I want him
crazy.
to finish fighting with Sami Zayn.
Oh God,
And-
he's liquid
Yeah.
Ambien.
yeah, it's.
And
I mean, the
Owens,
match
like,
was
it's-
great. And,
it
and-
was.
And I love when Sami Zayn does that through the turnbuckle DDT thing that he does because he doesn't do it nearly as often as he should. Because that was the part that got that popped the entire crowd. But they were saying this is awesome. But I mean, now it's gonna be a triple threat match at Fastlane. And it's like, all right.
like WWE's really killing it with these triple threat matches lately.
Like I'm dying to
Like-
see Rusev being in a championship match. I mean, they're probably gonna put him with the whole Bobby Roode thing. And real quick,
That
what
was a
about
good
that
match.
RKO out of nowhere?
There's another one I'm tired of. He hasn't
I
evolved
liked
in
it.
some
I loved
years.
it. I love Randy Orton, but I'm getting like you. It's like he's not evolving.
Change up.
He was
like,
doing.
no,
He
even-
was. He was changing before. He was in different groups, and now he's just in.
Stale.
He's just stuck in this hole.
I
This
say,
sunken place.
I say since like
He's-
2015, he's
Shout
been
out to Get Out.
He's been coasting ever since then.
He has. You ever had a box of crackers and then there's one cracker that slips between the box and the bag?
Yes.
And you don't realize it's there till you throw it. That's Randy Orton. It's just he's a cracker who's just hanging around. That's what he is.
Jesus Christ.
That's what he is.
I don't like. He's just like getting money for his kids for college at this point.
Pretty.
He's-
I mean, yeah. You can tell he looks like the old man look on his face now.
Yeah.
Even when he does the RKO, like.
I mean, he did something to his hair, which is ill-advised.
Yeah, it looks like he's just trying to let it grow. Like he's.
It should cut it off again. Another one with hair. Yes, cut it off.
I think he's trying to impress his new wife.
But I'm really
it's
not
neither here nor
invested
there.
in
Looks that way.
Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. I'm not
over
invested.
it.
I'll be honest, when that match came on, I went in my bedroom and had sex because I wasn't really I wasn't into this whole thing. I was like, oh, I'm done here. I can go. I can do this. I didn't care. I didn't care about the ending. I didn't much care. I'm not. Sami Zayn, I've never had it for him. I don't get this man. I don't get it.
I mean, in terms of a wrestler, he's phenomenal, but
Where?
I mean, it's like you don't watch NXT, so you've missed like a lot of those great matches. Like you're doing yourself a disservice.
Yeah, you have missed a lot of great matches.
I'm with you, Teddy.
He's boring. Am I the only one who's going to say Sami Zayn is boring?
No. He's very, very, like,
You
snooze.
know
I want to
what?
go to sleep.
Actually, as a heel, he actually made me watch him, like, get interested in watching him perform.
Really?
Yeah, as a heel, I'm loving him as a heel.
I was like, he's
It's just-
funny
I'm
as
just-
a heel to me.
I'm just
Actually,
tired
The
of.
whole yep.
All he does is say yep. Am I missing this?
Yep.
Well, maybe I'm popping for the yep, but
Oh, you're getting cheap plugs. That's what you're doing. That's what he
yeah.
likes.
Yeah, I mean, but no, seriously, honestly, as a heel, I was so disgusted with him as a face.
Oh,
because it was just hard. But as a heel,
Because he did nothing.
I think as a
Like he's
heel,
doing
he's
now.
better than. I think as a heel, he's better than Kevin Owens. To be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, because he's somebody that you're gonna want to see get their ass kicked. Because there's a certain annoying thing about him that is
He is
just
very annoying.
that's just playing from, especially with that whole ska gimmick that he has. It just works. Now I really want to see him get his ass kicked. So
like-
it plays better to me.
well, for me, it's just like I have a bunch of wrestling friends, and they told me this one thing one time. People get weirded out when a man compliments another man, and like I thought about that for a long time, and it's true. Because it's like when you see like two guys, like two bros being all bros, it's like, this is making me uncomfortable. And so it's like people just react naturally from that and just go on. But I don't really know what's happening here between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Like I think they're too comfortable with each other, so they're not really like.
I mean, them dudes is like brothers though. That's why.
Yeah.
So it's like they're families. So I mean, that's why they could wrestle each other to death and do some crazy shit because they know each other's freaking limits.
Exactly.
But I mean, moving on from them, it's ironically neither one of them made the top 10. So, but moving on
That
from
fake
them,
list?
exactly that fake list. That's supposed to be, indicative of their talent and what everybody in the back thinks of them. So you know where that's going. Charlotte Flair took on Liv Morgan. The Bludgeon Brothers defeated local competitors, and
What?
Jobbers.
all right, so check this out.
Jobbers.
I'm digging the Bludgeon Brothers, not because of their gimmick, but I'm dying to see them in the ring with the Usos, who
Yes.
we're gonna get into, talk about it in a second.
We're getting into the
No.
Usos?
Can we get into
I
them?
stopped real quick
Please.
because I already knew what. I thought about the words I was saying, and then I realized that you're
Shout
sitting
out
across.
To the penitentiary.
So you
God.
can't keep on throwing Sonny these overhand throw
Yeah,
pitch
I was
pitches. You know
feeling,
what I mean?
dude, like I said last time on the last episode, I feel like a point guard sometimes. 'Cause I'm just laying shit up to freaking.
So you're ready for the Bludgeon Brothers to step into the ring with the Usos? Really?
Well,
Really?
in ring, I'm looking forward to it. But
It's something leading up to it because it's the two passing these past 2 weeks, the whole like looking at each other and then one leaves and go to the ring. Like it's
Exactly.
something is building up. I don't know what it is, but they're building up something, and
I see,
I'm
yeah.
hoping it's going to be good.
I mean,
I think
I'm
it's
not
gonna be a
expecting it to
brutal
be
match.
good.
I think it's gonna be a real brutal.
I'm gonna have to, agree with Roger here. The Bludgeon Brothers are a throwback to 1988.
Oh, yeah,
I was like,
I
but it's a half or baked idea.
But that's just like the the Ascension. They look like Legion of Doom.
Yeah.
I was like, the Ascension
Yeah,
had
they
so
do.
much promise
And then
in
they're both on
NXT.
SmackDown.
Oh my god.
Are they not? Right.
And then Connor got that steroid violation.
Oh, poor Connor.
So
Nice.
that's what that. But you know what? Real thing I just want to point out. You notice how when we were talking about Raw, Nia Jax beat a jobber.
Yes.
On the list on WWE.com, they were like, Nia Jax defeated Vanessa Floyd.
Which first of all, Vanessa Floyd looked so scared. She looked like she
Wouldn't
was
you be?
gonna
Yeah.
pee in her pants.
Apparently
Exactly.
she's 17.
But when we,
Ooh.
hell no.
It was like, I mean, that's a popular rumor I heard. I don't know how true
Thank
that is.
God Enzo
but
wasn't there.
She said,
Sorry. Just had to Just had to get that out.
No means no.
So
but
Vanessa Floyd gets a name, but the Bludgeon Brothers opponents don't?
no,
No.
they're just local competitors.
Yep, local competitors.
You know
That's all
what?
you need to
I
know.
would just say, you
that's-
know what your job tonight is? Go get beat up by these two big guys.
That's
I was
Marty
like-
Jannetty and Virgil's
I was like,
new
yo,
tag team.
local-
yo, Ken the Raper,
competitors.
go out and face Bret Hart real quick.
Go ahead, local competitor. So, but yeah, so that I just found that really, really funny. But I mean, the rest of SmackDown was, whatever. I mean, it's gonna be a long couple of weeks until we get to Fastlane. But the only highlight of the entire episode was the Usos and that killer promo.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
That killer promo was.
Their promos are coming every week. Like, it's just... Like, I look forward to that part of the show and then seeing Charlotte, and then I can go to bed.
The
Pretty much.
Usos are on fire.
Yes.
I've always been a fan. I am still a fan. That promo was amazing.
They said they talked about when they first came and where they are right now. They're evolving.
See, that's what I'm asking
Evolving.
for. Evolution. Shout out to Flair and Triple H. But that's what I want. Just take me on a journey, and the Usos have taken me on a journey, and I am absolutely enamored with the Uso Penitentiary. I absolutely am.
I guess I'm the only person at the table that never really felt the Usos that way. I mean, they've always been a very serviceable tag team, but
He said felt and service and Usos in the
Let's-
same
let's-
sentence.
let's
but
not
go
get
ahead.
excited. Let's
Sorry,
not get
sorry. Just
Yeah,
continue.
dude, you understand when you're around Teddy, you can't say those things in the same sentence.
So what was that? Servicing the Usos. I'm sorry. Continue.
Servicing
okay.
the Usos,
So
definitely.
like I was saying about the Usos, I never really had a good feeling about them. I felt like that dance was super gimmicky and super childish. But then they digitally
You mean
remastered
the
them.
cultural dance they would do before every performance?
Shout out to
I don't
Samoa.
care for it. I don't have to
Are
care
you
for every.
anti-Samoan?
I'm not anti-Samoan. I'm anti-tomfoolery before matches.
Oh, shout out to the New Day.
I was
Okay.
like, but notice they dropped all of that. They become super better on the mic, and they're
They're
setting
not-
everybody on fire.
They setting a bar.
They dropped all that to become a hood.
Like,
I
mean,
and wear fronts in their mouths.
I mean,
Straight hood.
I mean, let's be real about something.
They go to the
They didn't turn
penitentiary,
heel, they
literally.
turned hood.
which
when
in
the
modern
gimmick
America,
changed.
it's the same thing.
It was thug. Oh, I love it. It's
Let's
good.
be honest about that,
I love the
guys.
sneering. I love the grills.
The
I
grills,
love the
yes. I
mean,
fitted hats.
Although I think I'm the only person at this table that's met the Usos and looked into their eyes. I don't
You
know.
Nothing
are
like
the
that.
biggest name dropper. You're going to trip over all the names you
Like,
drop.
was I not invited here for my experience?
Not
mean, it's-
really.
Okay, so I'm just going to tell you invited me for my
I
experience.
thought I was the only diva at this
I was going to tell you that's what you invited me for.
I thought I was the
No,
diva at this table.
I was
Here
like,
comes
we-
Roger.
I'm a big fan. I
We
spend money on
invited-
my packages, and I
Your
can't
package,
speak
I'm
about
sorry,
my
what was that? You do
my
what?
WWE SummerSlam travel
Oh, I'm
packages.
sorry. I thought
Teddy,
I,
I-
heard
I
something
should.
else.
I thought I'd
Sorry.
clarify.
Yeah, you need to clarify when you're around Teddy talking about your package.
I'm sorry, but I think the Usos are on fire. You name one other tag team that is as hot as the Usos, I will wait, sir.
The Young Bucks.
Again, you're talking to somebody that doesn't watch anything outside of WWE.
Thank
I was
you.
like, well, maybe you should educate yourself more. There's a big,
We're
wide
talking about like
wrestling
right
world.
now, WWE.
main
Okay.
roster.
Main roster.
Raw or
with
The,
SmackDown.
the only ones I like more than the Usos in terms of skill, the Revival.
Arn Anderson's bastard children. Yes, all right.
And I was like, we
Absolutely.
need some more of Arn Anderson's bastard
We
children
do.
Four
alive.
Horsemen's
But we're not.
Yeah,
they're
we
not
need
as
more
hot
of
as the Usos right now.
I was like, the Usos could talk into a microphone pretty well.
I mean, dude, this past week they talked very well. Not
They
pretty
were-
well. They
they
were
were-
very. They went.
I was like, no, it's a good promo. It was a great promo.
It was a great promo.
But find me a match as good, as complex as AOP versus them at the last takeover that they did. That was an outstanding match. And if you're listening to this, if you have ears and you're listening to this podcast, I'd highly suggest you watch that immediately.
Anything with the Authors of Pain has got to be good. I am completely enamored with them.
Yeah, we know.
Yes.
We know.
I was like, this is not this is not sarcasm.
No, it's not. Like, I am completely enamored with the Authors of Pain. But, yeah, the Usos, they are lighting up the tag division. The promo was hot. Their gimmick is hot. They're hot like a urine test at an STD clinic. It's hot. It is
Anything the Usos are a part of, I'm there.
You see, this is why I like this girl. This is exactly why I like
They
her.
went from Samoan drops to super
Thugs
kicks.
with wet hair.
I love it. Looks good.
Can we
Looks good on
turn
it.
back to something that we didn't talk about on Raw?
Yes.
Was that-
Which
Yes,
was
please.
the last match. And I am becoming a huge fan of Elias. I want to walk with him.
So
I'm
I'm with you. I'm definitely with you.
Again, I was doing homework thanks to you, Sonny, and I got to watch that last match, and I was really impressed. I wasn't really on the bandwagon.
I was like, yeah, he's like, it's building. It's definitely been building over the last couple months, which I'm even shocked by. I did not expect anything like his gimmick to go over.
Guitar playing, and he sings, and he insults the crowd, and they still love it, and they still with him.
Yeah.
And then his performance in the ring, amazing.
He's good. I like him. He has a bright future.
Yes, I think he's gonna go far. Let's see how far, but I think he might go.
Elias is gonna be, I say, top 5 in a year.
What?
Ooh, that's a bold prediction, sir.
Okay,
Top
can we
5
say that?
guy.
What time is this?
It is
February 7th. And it's
40 minutes into this
I was
podcast,
like,
Sonny lost his mind.
Hang on a second. Let me also make a bold prediction.
Oh,
Okay.
dear.
I predict the next 10 years will be filled with bliss.
Oh, God.
Like I was telling everyone with a set of ears last year that 2017 was going to be the year of bliss. And I was found it 100% correct. And I expect this could carry on for another 9 years.
Dear.
I just want to say, I was going to drop that grenade.
I mean,
And let's just
Ew.
go
no,
on.
I expect
that
Miss
grenade
Nia
was a
Jax
dud,
to
bro.
be.
If it's the decade of bliss, I'll make a prediction. I'm going to slit my wrist in the next 10 minutes. That's my prediction.
I hate to lose you, man. I hate to lose you.
Then you get to sit in my chair here in the podcast.
I was like, just clean up the
I'm
blood
not-
when you're done.
I'm not feeling Elias. That whole illegitimate child of the honky tonk man and Macho Man Randy Savage. No, thank you. The gimmick, the guitar gimmick, Jeff Jarrett did it. The honky tonk man did it.
Jeff Jarrett is also useless, but moving on.
WWE walk with Elias. No, thank you. That's a long walk I'd rather not take.
I'm impressed. I was like, what is this? I'm bored. But his last 2 performances on Raw got me. All right, I gotta watch this dude. You know, like he won the whole match and was good to go. So.
Yeah, Elias is.
I did like him hitting Braun with the guitar. That was fun to watch.
Oh yeah. Looking ahead to Elimination Chamber, you know that since he's going to be the last one to enter the chamber, you do realize he's going to be in the chamber the entire time, mic'd up with a guitar, singing the entire.
Well,
You know, I hadn't even thought
I
about
didn't think about that.
I
You
will
sure he's gonna have a
die.
guitar?
I mean, why else would you put him to come out last? He's got to be in there the entire time, commenting and singing to everybody that's getting beat up in the ring, and then he's gonna come out last. I'm looking forward to that because he's gonna talk so much shit while he's in that
And they're
pod,
just waiting
to come out. And what will be even crazier is if the 5 guys in the ring stop when it's about to be his time, and they just all stop fighting each other and just go to the pod and just wait for it to open.
Why
who
is
was
Joe-
it? Was it Goldberg who kicked the pot open one time? Didn't he bust into
Oh,
Triple
yeah.
H's
Yeah.
pod? Someone's got to do. If he's gonna be playing that goddamn guitar, someone's got to
Someone
break into his pod.
It'll be Braun.
Yeah, let Braun break into his pod and snap that guitar in half. I could not watch that. That would be unwatchable. I couldn't sit through that.
Can anyone tell me why John Cena is a part of this?
John Cena steals heat. That's what he's been doing for the last 4 or 5 years, if you've been paying attention.
I'm
Damn,
sorry, I fell
son.
asleep while you
Wow.
said that.
Hey, talk about hate.
That's not hate, it's observation.
I mean, he's a brand, he's a face. Like, I get all of that.
He's a hot commodity, bro. Yeah, I mean,
Couldn't we have put? Well, maybe it's something leading up to what's going to happen on Raw this coming week because all the people that was eliminated are supposed to fight. So, I'm hoping Finn gets in there.
Friend's getting in there. He's the other 3. Come on, Apollo Crews. That ain't happening.
I'm liking the whole little worldwide thing.
I like the
not
worldwide
really.
thing, as we discussed on the last episode.
But
It's
catchy.
It's catchy, but it's still
Missing something.
I
Yes.
was like, no,
Yeah.
it's not going anywhere. It's like the thing that's missing, it's the
what's
direction.
What's the girl name?
Dana Brooke?
Dana Brooks. Who does her makeup? Ugh,
I actually follow the WWE makeup lady. She does very good work.
not on her.
Ouch! Shade thrown at Miss Brooke.
And Miss
Hashtag.
Brooke is nice to look at, but that right.
I get
highlighted.
hypnotized by her breast. I find myself staring at my screen, and then it's like 10 minutes later, I'm like, what happened here? I don't.
Now you know why I'm a
Oh,
fan.
is that what you want? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Told you.
They're backstage.
She's one of my 7 for 8 future wives. Future ex-wives.
ex-wives.
Future ex-wives. Remember what I said?
Like,
Ex-wives.
you gotta spread the alimony around, though. You gotta be careful with that.
Crazy. I'm dodging all them checks.
Oh,
But their promo in the back from after he lost or whatever when he gets the second chance was actually pretty okay.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, the problem with Titus Worldwide is promos. Their promos don't carry their personalities. When it comes to the talent across the entire roster, you have a lot of talent, but some of them, what gets them to the next level is the promos they can cut. I mean, like we just spoke about with the Usos doing an amazing promo. That's what transcended them from being, the Samoan
The
culture
War
dance, war paint, and all the other shit to the Uso Penitentiary that day one ish is actually catching and is going forward. Let's think about it like this. Let's do like a whole different conversation right now since we already talked about WWE TV and everything. What was your favorite promo that moved you? That made you go, damn, that was so ill that made you say, you know what, that could have been, is the equivalent to like a dope hip hop line.
Are we talking about all time?
I'm taking, you know what, it doesn't have to be all time. It could be, it's about your favorite, your not the best ever, but your favorite promo that when you think of a dope promo, that's the first thing that pops in your head. So let's start off with the Sensational Krissi Luv. What's your favorite all-time promo?
Yes, what do you think, Krissi Luv?
Anything Macho Man did, it had to be with him and the Sensational Sherry. And Gene Okerlund is talking to them.
The good old day.
Yeah, King Macho.
And he snaps his finger and she stops talking and he looks at her and he mesmerizes her. And she just stands there and she looks at him and just Mean Gene's just standing there just looking like, okay. Yeah, and they're just talking about how they're going to fight the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania. Just classic.
Yeah.
You can't mess. Yeah. You can't get no better than that.
Good.
And that's why you rock it with the Sensational.
That's why I'm rocking with it.
Shout out to Sherry Martel, by the way, one of the greatest.
Yes, one
Watch
of
out
the
for those
greatest.
top rope drop kicks.
Yes.
Roger, what about you? What's your favorite all-time promo?
All time, I mean, if we're pulling it from the brain charts, I would say Dusty Rhodes, Son of a Plumber. I was like, that's I mean, that he's just dropping lines in there like Nas and
The
Illmatic.
American Dream.
Yes.
Dusty Rhodes.
You put this country on hard times, daddy.
Hard times, baby.
Since you say
Hard
Dusty
times.
Rhodes, Macho Man and him had some good battles. And their promos.
Shout out to
between them-
Sapphire. Yes, you're
Exactly,
right.
but just
Sapphire.
Sapphire and Sensational Sherry had some good battles, but between each other and Macho Man, all good promos back then.
You know, I actually have beef with Sapphire only because like she just traded all that in for the $1 Million Man, and in the promo, like she's in the background just admiring the new mink coat and like the diamond bracelet. Like,
When
for
you
two
are
full minutes, she's just looking at this like,
You
can't
know
believe
you're
it.
wrestling,
Yes,
Mark, when
yes.
you turned on Sapphire.
Yes.
I was like, I got reason to hate on Sapphire. She's
Let me
disloyal.
see you, if you were a 50-year-old woman with a jerry curl, let me see if somebody gives you a mink coat
Hello.
if you don't like
I
it.
was like, well, you know what? I already have my mink coat. Thank you very much.
Oh, Sapphire. And we might as well shout out Miss Elizabeth because she was a part of that whole
Yeah,
storyline,
yeah.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
That
Go ahead,
was
Liz.
her return.
Yeah.
Her return
She
back,
threw
yeah.
Sherry over the top
Yep,
rope.
yep. And
So, Teddy, what about you? What's your favorite all-time
I'm
promo?
sitting here listening,
I
and
was like, you must have the archive of archives in your brain.
I
Of,
do, because I've been watching it since '84. But I can only narrow it down to 3,
Okay.
and they're all involving the Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Woo!
The first one is the first day he comes back to Raw, when he tells Vince that he owns the company. I have literally watched that promo no less than 100 times. I taught it to my nephews, and they have repeated it back to me. You and I are going to be limousine. Oh, that whole thing. Any of my nephews know that shit word for bloody word. It was just the most entertaining thing. And, you know, Vince McMahon's reaction, the whole...
that's classic Vince reaction.
Yeah.
It's so funny. The other one is Ric Flair and Jay Lethal on TNA.
Oh, that's
You cannot find a better soundbite
that's pretty much the greatest thing that's ever happened on TNA television.
than the woo-wah. No, you can't do me. You can't. Woo, 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 woo. You show me a better
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
You will not get a better soundbite than those two doing that. And the last one is, it's an old Ric Flair promo, but the insult hits so close to home that I've always loved it. Ric Flair says, "You're just jealous because my suit costs $2,000 and your suit costs $200. And he turns to the commentator and he goes, "I don't know how much your suit costs, but I'd be embarrassed to wear it." I went to school the next day and said that shit. I was the hottest motherfucker in 3rd grade, okay? You know, with my little Oshkosh bagosh, I was reading bitches on the playground.
Oh, man.
Okay?
For no reason, right?
For no reason.
This
You're
reminds
just
me,
jealous
man.
because you're Oshkosh bagosh. Yeah, it was ridiculous. So yeah, my 3 favorite are Flair. Yeah.
Man, I have never been more honored to pay anyone $80 in my life when I saw this man to get his signature in this picture.
Yes.
I've met Flair twice. I got 2 autographs with him. Yeah, it was definitely worth it. He autographed my the Ric Flair DVD, the 3 set.
Nice.
He autographed that, and he met my nephew and I, and he autographed the magazine. I still have both of those to this day. Shout out to the Nature Boy.
Anything they do is greatness.
Sonny?
That CM Punk pipe bomb.
That was a good one.
Oh, yeah.
That was, to me,
Shout out to
that
CM
was
Punk.
CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. Yeah, honestly, listen, all those promos that you all said, those were amazing, and I'm huge fans of all those. But the little kid in me popped for that CM Punk promo because of the fact that he broke that fourth wall, something that you never expected.
Waves to the camera, yeah.
So when he waves to the camera and says, "Hi, Colt." When he did that, I was like,
That was real as
like
hell.
that was as real as because it was like he brought the
believed
shit
it,
back.
yeah.
He just dropped his like, I could just bring this out in New Japan.
Yeah, and it was and like the follow up to the pipe bomb was when he was in the ring with Triple H, and then he called him out his name and was like, "What you gonna do, Paul?" And I was like, "Paul," because this isn't CM Punk talking to Triple H. This is Phil Brooks talking to Paul Levesque, and I was like, "Yo, is this shit gonna freaking go off script?"
I was like, no, just watch Triple H's expressions anytime him and Punk share a ring in the promo together. He wants to knock his lights out every time.
Because that's the thing. It's
He's always going off.
Yeah, like
He's
I
not
said,
going according to what they talked
exactly.
about.
Like I've said
Triple H's like,
countless
"Ooh,
times,
mama."
I'm a big follower of like body language. That's why like my favorite sport is basketball, because I can tell when the team's gonna lose by the way they carry themselves. It's kind of similar to what you see in wrestling. You can see when something is legit or something that went off script, like when Brock punched the shit out of Braun at World
Oh, that
Rumble.
was crazy aggressive.
Yeah, like it was like he punched him in the gut, then the head, and they were real legit
No.
punches.
Now look at that again. He gets him with an uppercut like ultra fast.
No, but the thing is that right after that, he says to Braun, slow the fuck down. So because like those people that reported it, that was ringside, that heard him say, "Yo, slow the fuck down," and then if you notice his facial expression, the rest of it, he looked like a shook kid, like, "Oh shit, man, I got in trouble."
I was like, no, he was trying to show out, and then Brock told him to calm the hell down.
Exactly.
Tighten that
Relax
ass up.
yourself.
Yeah.
So to go back to that whole promo with Triple H and CM Punk, you could see the look on Triple H's face, like, "Yo, what the fuck, dude? Yo, why you going there?"
Yeah.
So it was like those to me were like the most memorable, even though it's more of a new school. But to me, that was like one of the end all be all of like promos. Because I mean, it wasn't just performance. It was like, fuck that. We're gonna go legit. We're gonna make this a real worked shoot, and that's what it was to me.
Yeah,
I'm
matter of fact,
gonna make you mess up your words and go like shit. Like he's not really supposed to be saying what he's supposed to say.
Exactly.
I'm gonna piggyback on that for a second.
Go ahead.
Go with what you're talking about. Now that makes it. Now this is totally obscure. Everybody run to YouTube. It's Farouk versus Mark Merrow. It's a boring match. Pat Patterson's the referee. I don't know why. But on the outside, Sonny and Sable are on the outside. Sonny jumps on the ring apron, and Sable grabs her a little too harshly, and you see Sonny slip. And then Sable swings at her and connects dead to her nose. And what you're talking about, like when you can see the body language change, Sonny's expression totally, like Sable nailed her right quick. But Sable was not a wrestler.
Yeah.
Right at the time,
So
yes.
she threw a slap and it connected, and ever since then, Sonny has hated Sable. But just watch how she hits her, and she got about 3 good hits in before Pat Patterson jumps down there and separates them because
Word?
Sable was like just swinging.
So
and
wait,
Sonny-
say that match again. It's
Farouk versus Mark Merrow. Farouk is in that horrible gladiator blue thing.
oh, this is
It's
right
terrible.
before the
Oh,
nation.
it's terrible. Pat
All right.
Patterson's the ref, but
Like,
Sable has a
can-
red
can-
evening gown. This was before the black leather, and Sonny has on a sundress that she got from Rainbows. She looks tacky as shit. But
Not Joyce
yeah,
Leslie?
yeah, it was BB's. I don't know where she got it from. But yeah, Sable nails her with 3 good slaps to the nose, and Sonny's been salty ever since. So
The-
yeah,
the sad-
Mark was like Rogue and was
Yeah.
Okay.
This was right when they started that whole thing. So
Okay.
yeah.
The sad thing is I know each and every one of those stores that you just mentioned because it was either with my mom, my aunt,
Oh, yeah.
my grandmother that was dragged to them stores
yeah.
on a Saturday afternoon. And I'm just like,
Sonny's dress is straight
And-
from Conway. It's
yeah.
it's terrible.
And it was like, oh, so what do you think it is? I'm like, I don't care. I just want to go home and
well,
watch cartoons,
All right,
man.
well, the business was in the down part at that time.
It was.
Yeah,
Pat
like, she probably did
Patterson
get that
Giraffe.
from Kanye.
Yeah.
Conway.
And
was
she
like-
had the brick in the purse gimmick. It's like, okay, that stopped when Sherry did it. Shout out to Sherry
Sherry,
again.
yeah.
you
Yeah,
know?
matter of fact, what happened to Conway? You know what? Conway is like where a lot of wrestlers I felt like got their ring.
That's where Marty
Yo,
Jannetty
Kanye
works.
used to
What are you
have
talking
everything.
Oh,
about?
that's where he's at now.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
but it closed down.
Exactly.
Does he know that?
Be a Conway up the street from here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now it's an empty lot.
Oh yeah, that's right. It is.
Or a bank.
Hashtag Conway. So that is our thoughts on everything. This was a fun podcast. Thank you
Yes.
so much to Sensational Sherry.
Again, you
I did
did.
it again.
No, just roll with it. Just roll with
You know what
it.
it is?
Krissi Luv.
I need to go home because now she got me thinking about that promo with Macho Man and Sensational Sherry.
That's a good
All right,
one.
Maverick, can you do a top rope drop kick?
You know what? I'm gonna find that.
If you
and
do
I'm
that,
gonna
I'll
add
call you Sensational Sherry from now on.
I will
So-
try to learn one now.
But again, thank you so much, and congratulations to you again from the Royal Rumble raffle to
Thank you, guys.
Sensational Krissi Luv. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I really am so happy to be here. You made my day when you sent me
Oh,
that
come
message to
on,
come
stop.
through.
That just means a lot.
It's like, yeah, our favorite Intercontinental Champion in this room.
I'll take it.
And thank you also to Mr. Roger Adams for joining us on this very special day.
Name
All right, well, it was awesome just speaking to everybody
You know,
about,
that's the
sharing
name
opinions.
dropper.
You know,
He is.
yeah,
The name dropper, Robert.
The name
Roger.
dropper. I mean, listen, we thought we'd bring you in today because we wanted to do something special on Rusev Day. So
Happy Rusev Day, everyone.
Happy Rusev
Happy
Day.
Rusev Day, guys. I appreciate it. I really do.
Yeah.
I want a
Side
calendar if one of you could send me a
Lana
calendar.
should be
Listen,
good next
listen.
week.
Machka, my brother. Machka, my sister.
Mashka.
Machka,
Machka.
GM.
Yes.
And as always, thank you to the self-proclaimed GM of Yep, I Like Wrestling.
This was fun. Please come back. Please
have
come
me
back.
again. I would
Sensational
love to.
Krissi
Oh, yeah,
Luv.
we
Please
definitely
do.
wanna have you back.
Roger,
Please.
as
Thank
always,
you.
you and I have a great time together. Please
We
come
always
back.
do. We always do.
Sonny, stop texting me in the middle of the night, please. Thank you. Take us home, Sonny.
Listen, that was not meant for you.
Oh, well, that explains everything now.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it wasn't meant for you. But thanks again for joining us for episode of Yep, I Like Wrestling Podcast, episode 5. Please make sure you check us out online at yepilw.com. Coming up on February 25th, we're going to be doing our Elimination Chamber viewing party at Legends. So make sure you send in your reservations for that. And
Have fun at that, guys.
oh, it's going to be awesome. Awesome. And we're going to be doing some special stuff, coming up soon. So stay tuned to us. And please subscribe to us on YouTube, SoundCloud, and everywhere else you subscribe to, you would go to for podcasts, as well as share this with friends.
Yes.
And please write
Tell a
in
friend to tell a
reviews.
friend.
Exactly.
Yes, I want to hear your comments, please.
Please.
Yeah. You know what? I'm really curious to hear some of your comments about Teddy.
I can take it. Hit me up on Instagram, House of Alexandro. I can take a good beating. Go right ahead, boys.
And I am at Sunny Sofrito. And Krissi, tell us what's your handle?
I am at Krissi Luv on Instagram. That is KRSSILUV. You can hit me there. I'm on Facebook, Crystal Owens Lynch, or any other where else. I'm on Snapchat as well.
All right, and Mr. Roger Adams, go ahead.
All right. Well, you can find me on Instagram at ThinkPanavision. I also do photography, and I have pictures of some of the wrestlers I've met, including Ric Flair and the like.
Yeah.
The name dropper.
course.
Hashtag name drops.
Dropper.
I mean,
That's
like,
his new name.
I can't be a fan and
Yo,
share my
you know what?
experiences.
You know what?
Okay.
Your name is. You
Name
know, we were
dropper.
trying to come up with a nickname for you.
Yeah.
Your name is now Roger hashtag. Roger name drop.
Yep.
Roger name drop is your new name.
Oh man, I shouldn't probably talk about the time I met Mr. Kennedy at Best Buy.
Oh, dear.
But in any case, you can find me on Facebook under my name.
Wait,
Roger
real quick. I got
Adams. Yes?
one question about that.
Yeah.
So when you met him at Best Buy, did he sell you that TV or what was it that happened?
No, he actually happened to be there. I guess on his break from TNA.
dear.
All right, so for the four of us, thank you for joining us. Stay tuned till next time and see you soon. Take care.